Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm Breaking Flowers to another episode on the Titancraft 1.10 Patreon server. I started there a little bit. As you can see, we have the hops and we can jump really high because of those beacons back there. Yeah, they make us go really high up when we bounce, so we can bounce like 2 blocks. And I'm excited for this episode because we get to continue on the roofs that we finished. Oh hi. I hate you, dandelion. Right. No one likes dandelions out here. But yeah, we're going to be finishing off the roof that we had done last episode. As you can see, it's looking fabulous, a lot more fabulous than it ever has, because A, it's not dark, and B, it's not raining, and that makes us happy campers here on the Titancraft server, Breaking Flowers. And yeah, so we're gonna finish off the roof to the other side right there, and then there's music, and then we're also we're also going to maybe do a little bit of work on the balcony, and then inside of the actual base we might start doing that. But we might do the path if I don't have time, but I said that last episode, so I'm thinking we're just going to reserve this episode for working on the actual build itself. So I'm going to crack on, do a lot of work, to basically copy the roof from the left to the right, and hopefully I can catch up to you guys with a decent amount of progress shown. Guys, we're done! We're done! Look at that! That looks gorgeous! We have to take a look closer up, but like, oh, I'm so happy with that. That looks amazing, guys. Amazing. I mean, even from the back it looks decent. Let's go back here. Like, it doesn't look bad from back here. You just have that little tower thing, but guys, I'm oh, if you could see me now, I have a beam and smile on my face. I mean, this is just put me in the best mood right now. I think that's thumbnail material right here. There we go. Maybe a little bit more centered. There we go. Okay, well, that, and we have our quad beacons going up too. That looks fantastic, guys. Let's see if we can... No? Oh, there we go. So this is a balcony up here that I built. I don't think these... We just need the block. We don't need anything else. Let's see if we can just go like this. Yeah, this looks gorgeous, guys. I mean, we're gonna make these look better. They're an eyesore right now, but definitely this... I mean, I can climb on the roof right here. I'm so happy with this. This looks fantastic. I mean, we're probably gonna have like an elevator here or something like that to take us up and down the floors. And there's glass here so you don't fall through. So, wow, I'm so happy with this. Guys, this is done now. I mean, next what we have to do is go in here and figure out a full design and stuff. And I still haven't seen your guys' comments to the last video because I'm recording this currently like 10 minutes after the other episode went out. But, I mean, we're done. I mean, this is all ready to build in. That makes me really happy because now we can start getting a hand on things. So, I mean, I might mess with a little bit of colors between clips because it's gonna be a long jump cut, and by the time I come back, I would have already read your comments. So I'll make sure to adapt to what you guys say, and then maybe to what I think looks nice. So I'm gonna be experimenting a lot with this in the next few days. Guys, I got something to tell you. We got pranked. Yeah, I was just going around putting trap doors at everyone's houses because the doors were interfering with our village, and yeah, I went around and I gave diamonds to people, and I said, sorry, we can't have the doors in for a few days so we can mess around with our village breeder, which is now functional, by the way, and yeah, so that backfired a little bit. Someone pranked us. Trapdoors are good for nature. And then he gave us our diamonds back. And I mean, at least we have diamonds, right? And then we also have a pufferfish. I mean, can't ask for much more than that. Let's just keep those safe in our inventory. And take all this out. All of this gets destroyed right now. I kept it for too long because I couldn't record when this happened, and I wanted to make sure I got this on the recording so you guys could see it, because I'd like to include these in the video. And if you guys can see, I've done a little work in here. I want to put carpets here, and there is a carpet store that just opened, which we can use our 5 diamonds to buy some carpets, which is really cool. And I did a little bit of designing, not too much, but it makes this look kind of okay. I still have to work on this. That's not finished yet. But now what we're going to do is we're going to work on the thing that I was going to work on this episode. And yeah, the roof looks amazing. I put some torches down. We are going to be terraforming and creating a path that runs... I thought that was someone else. That runs from here to somewhere either there or there. I'm thinking this path will go from here, and then it'll snake all the way around here, and then there'll be some place for it to like intersect with this one here, or it could just kind of go inside there, or kind of go sloped like that. That might work. So I'm gonna mess around with a bunch of different things, gather up a whole lot of materials, and I'll catch you guys when I have done a little bit of preparation. Okay guys, we've got a lot of materials together, and it's not that much I guess, but it's a decent amount. It's a start, and we got tons of podzol from the Mega Taiga, and then some gravel, some leaves, some dirt, some grass blocks, and a bunch of leaves and stuff. And what we're gonna start off doing, we're gonna start off by terraforming. So we're going to have to move the horses, because we're going to be doing some terraforming over here. Oh, yeah, we're going to need some cobble, too. So let's just rip this out, and we'll build it somewhere else, because we're going to be doing a lot with this area. I believe I can take this out. Yeah, I can. I can take this out. Let's take this out right now. All this out real quick, and then we'll make sure that this looks decent. So we'll move all... You don't have a saddle, don't you? You do not have a saddle. No saddle for you. Let's grab some fences. I made a bunch. There are a lot of fences here. There we go. And why don't we move them in between these towers? These towers are going. These look ugly and they're terrible. They don't perform well. Let's move the horses over here. I'll use my silk touch shovel that I just got. Yeah, just gonna use that. There we go. Mine that all out. Put in a little bit of fence action over here. And then hopefully we can do some herding and bring these guys into their fences. So we got HG's method of transportation coming in. And then, let's go to the side. Oh, we didn't get put off. And then next is Mr. Mule. Mr. Mule, there we go. And we'll just dump you in real quick. Like that. And then the last one, but not least, is going to be our donkey, which we just have to grab and throw in here. Let's see if I can... There we go. You're coming with me, buddy. You're almost there. Okay, how high can you jump? Can you jump 2 blocks? Yes, you can. Good donkey. Good donkey. Okay, so next order of business, we have to flatten out all this area and terraform this, because there's this ugly lake here that none of us want. So we're going to make sure that this looks decently decent, and that's going to start off with ripping out all this dirt. So I'm going to get on with a little bit of terraforming, and hopefully I can make it look okay. If it doesn't look okay, that's not terrible, okay? I think we're good if it doesn't look great. But we have to make sure that we have a blank palette to work with when we start placing in the cobble and the dirt. And the path. Okay guys, so I have a rough plan of what we're going to be terraforming and how we're going to be terraforming it. So we want the pathway to kind of go in between these 2 pillars right here. So what we're going to end up doing is terraforming a hill to kind of arc its way up along here, so that it will kind of be a giant mountain. Oh, this. I have to patch this up. Patching it up now. Getting a patch. Okay, there. I did a little bit. I'll make slow progress. And then what we're gonna also want to do is make kind of like a steep cliff. Well, actually, I wanted to do a steep cliff on this side. So maybe instead of doing this, we can kind of go like this, where it's like that, and then we can also do a semi-steep cliff on this side where we start off really smooth and even, and then it dips a little bit, and then it just goes like this. Yeah, I like that. I like the look of that. Let's stand back, take a look. That looks way too man-made. Maybe if we sloped it a little bit more on this side then. So let's take it out a few blocks like this. down, down, and then a little bit more, a little bit of a dip, and then it'll kind of like swerve around here. Yeah, I like that. So now what we gotta do is we gotta kind of give it boundaries over here. So I'm thinking it'll go out to here, there, and then maybe over here it'll get tucked in a little bit, and then go out a lot over here. So it'll be very smooth, and then it'll kind of curve in. Stupid dandelions. And it'll kind of curve in like this, and get really, really steep over here. And I kind of like that idea. Yeah, I kind of like that, how that might potentially look. Maybe fill this in a little bit too. And we're going to be using Podzol, and we're going to be making custom trees, so don't you worry about that. Now, I'm going to go in and fill this to make it, try to make it look natural. I'll throw you guys together a tiny little time lapse, and hopefully, well, okay, if there's music coming on in a few seconds, then there's going to be a time lapse. If there's not, then sorry, but I didn't have time. Alright guys, so a little change of scenery. We're over here at this random thing, and you probably have no idea where I am. And my voice sounds a little hoarse. And that is because I just finished a stream. And my voice is cracking again, and it sounds like I'm crying, but I'm not, because I'm just yawning. But I just finished a stream, and my voice is hoarse, and it feels good, because I haven't done a stream in so long. And what we did, me and Crazy teamed up, and we built this slime farm over here, and looks pretty fantastic. I might decide to put a little clip from the VOD in there, but feel free to check me out at on Beam. I believe it's yeah, my account name is ACG1000, but ACG2000 works too. I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% though. So yeah, feel free to check me out on there. I might decide to put in a little clip of what we were doing, but it wasn't that entertaining. We didn't do that much. Nothing really interesting happened, so I know, I might change my mind. Why did I go down here? So yeah, I'm gonna head back over to the base, and we'll keep on terraforming, I guess. Okay guys, I've done a lot over here. Just finished the live stream. Hopefully the clips don't get mixed up or anything, but yes, I have done tons of work here. A little pathway. Let's patch this guy up, because this is filthy. Make sure that looks fancy. From Filthy to Fancy, a book by ACG. That's, yeah, I don't know, I'm really tired. That stream took it out of me, but it was really fun. I really enjoyed it. It was fun to kind of just talk to myself, if that makes sense. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. We just did a little bit of work at a slime chunk and had some fun doing it. This looks decent so far. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say. I'm thinking we add a little bit more of a deviation over here, and then something like that over there. I think this looks nice. Maybe a little bit of a okay. So let's look at it from over here first. Let's look at it from over here. Doesn't look bad. Does not look bad at all, especially when we put trees and stuff in. And we're gonna walk up like this around this nice little path, which will be a lot more decorated in the future. I will make sure that happens. I want to have a hill over here and a hill over here, so that you can have a little path over here that goes to that guy's base, because I want to make sure that we're all kind of connected, and this looks really cool. Remember, this is a starter house. This is not a base. The base is something else, and it's going to be amazing. I will guarantee that. Hopefully it's amazing. Ugh. I'm having doubts now. Yeah, so that's what that is going to be. And then we have to, I'm just building a little hill right here, seeing if this might just look good, because I don't usually build things that look good. I should probably be doing this off camera, because I did a lot with you guys on camera, and I kind of feel bad about that. So yeah, I'll finish this off camera real quick and give you guys some progress updates. So guys, I made some progress, and by some progress I mean a decent amount of progress, because boom, waterfall in. Look at that, beautiful. Look at that. Like, you got this nice, and this is just just crazy down there. We have a nice little like pathway made for the waterfall. What is it doing? A little pathway made for the waterfall, and it's going to go into this like underground cavern thing, and we're gonna put so much detail in this. It's just gonna be amazing. But yeah, I'm pleased with this, and we're not done yet. We are not done yet. We still have to do trees and bushes and rocks and everything. Not to mention tons of other things that I'm going to be doing over here and over there. And as you can see, I also put in another hill over here, which I was talking to you guys about. And I was thinking about putting a river down here too, that connected with the cavern that this is going to go to, which I'm going to do. But now, what I'm going to do is do tons and tons of work off camera. Well, not tons. I mean a decent amount. But I'm going to put in a bunch of custom trees and maybe a few custom rocks. Okay, so we got some trees in and quite a lot of other things. Boom, there. Yeah, we have the 3 trees. I might add a 4th. And as you walk in, you kind of like, the mansion's kind of hiding behind these 2 trees, and then you don't fully see it until you really like walk right through these 2 trees, and then you'll see it, and there'll be a little river right here going into a cave. And then as you walk over this side, I'm gonna add a tree probably back there to cover up some area there, and then maybe a few around here, definitely a few covering the river and stuff like that, like vines and stuff. And you'll come up, and it just all comes together, and there's a little waterfall right here. I think it would be cool to add like a boat dispenser or something. You could like row down the waterfall. I thought that would be cool. But yeah, so we have our little trees here. I almost said tree. Oh, that one grew. I can harvest its leaves. But yeah, these are little custom trees that I threw together, and they look pretty nice. It's raining. I turned off my particles, so, well, I turned off my rain particles because it's Optifine, but now you still see these water ones on the ground. And I'm pretty sure that the next step in doing this path is to, first of all, put some bushes down and add some more noise to this in general, and maybe add a few rocks and get the path looking a lot nicer, and maybe get a few other focal points put in. But I'm going to crack on with that now, and hopefully it is looking a lot nicer when you see this next time. Everything is coated in leaves now, and that is how I like it, because this is how we've chosen to do this here. And as you can see, I've roughed up the paths a little bit, threw in a bunch of different random blocks, types, and things, and it goes all the way up here with these carpets that cleverly have torches underneath, so we can light this area up without having to worry about having pesky torches or glowstone or random things that are out. And guys, this is really starting to come together. I really like the leaves rolling down the hills. It adds a lot more to this, especially that overhang right there. Electro's looking at the build. You like it? Well, you like, I guess. Oh, wait. There we go. Love. Yeah, this is pretty fantastic. I'm enjoying doing this, and I bet you I've went over my recording time for today, so, I mean, we still have to do this river. We still have to add in more trees, maybe a few over here, and I wanted to actually do, like, an overhanging oak tree over here in this little corner, kind of planted right here that overhangs this way, or one over here that overhangs this way, if you know what I mean. So we can kind of have a little bit more foliage, and I want to connect this up with that guy's really, really cool dead tree base, and I want to make this path branch off this way, too, to link up to there, and then maybe make a little path that goes from there to here. And we can do that with, like, just some really cheeky path blocks thrown in there. And we have to lay down the water in the river, throw down some more bushes and stuff. A few more rocks would be really, really cool. Like, we can, here, I'll show you real quick. Actually, no, I'm not going to show you, because I'm a little bit confused myself. So, I'm going to go ahead and check the time on the video and make sure that I'm not running out of time, because I seem to be doing a lot in this episode. Hi, how you doing? So guys, I did some checking, and yeah, we are definitely above our time limit. It is about 21 minutes so far, and you know, we did a lot today. We definitely did a lot, and I might do a little bit of stuff in between episodes, but not too much. I might do things that aren't really significant, and you won't really like see, but yeah, we did a lot. This looks really great. I'm really happy about this. It's coming along really, really good. And we might start the base in the next episode, because we have to get that started too. But, of course, that is going to be it for today's episode on the Titancraft Minecraft 1.9 server. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to smack that thumbs up button. If you really liked it, feel free to subscribe. But that is going to be it for me today, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.